So where are you?
Yeah, I'm in MDC, Brooklyn, in a little side room.
This is the first time that I'm speaking about it. It's something that I'll never forget, actually.
Two men who once ruled their worlds now share stories, meals, and games of chess behind the cold cinder block walls of Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center. It sounds like a dark comedy, but it's real. Sam Bankman-Fried, the fallen crypto king, and Diddy, the music mogul turned controversial inmate, are bunking in the same high-security unit. This facility is notorious for its grim conditions and high-profile residents. Once industry titans, they now navigate a stark new reality. How did they fall so far? And what could they possibly have in common? Their story is as bizarre as it gets, proving that fortune and freedom can vanish in an instant.
But, no one wants to be in prison. And you can imagine what happens when you take sort of 40 people, all of whom have been at least charged with crimes, and lock them in a single room for years on end and throw out the key, which is the most trivial things become all that people have left to care about.
Sam Bankman-Fried, once hailed as a cryptocurrency boy genius, is now a disgraced figure. Just a few years ago, he was a billionaire wunderkind, the founder of FTX, a crypto exchange that promised to revolutionize finance. But his empire collapsed spectacularly amid allegations of fraud, mismanagement, and deception. Prosecutors accused him of masterminding one of the largest financial schemes in modern history, siphoning billions from unsuspecting investors to prop up his hedge fund, Alameda Research. The downfall of FTX sent shockwaves through the financial world, leaving thousands scrambling to recover lost investments. By November 2023, Bankman-Fried was convicted on multiple fraud and money laundering charges, earning a 25-year federal prison sentence, far from the legacy he once envisioned.
I've had a lot of time to reflect on how to communicate. And in retrospect, I think I was not effective at communicating, especially when the crisis first hit. And, in the months thereafter, I made a mistake I often make. I get swept up in details and forget to communicate the bigger picture.
Diddy Combs was a household name long before Sam Bankman-Fried entered the public eye. A music producer, rapper, and entrepreneur, Combs built an empire on hit records, fashion lines, and lucrative endorsements. He epitomized success, turning everything he touched into gold. But behind the glitz and glamour, a darker narrative was unfolding. Combs now faces shocking allegations, with prosecutors accusing him of orchestrating a years-long pattern of exploitation involving vulnerable individuals, elaborate schemes, and a network of enablers. The charges range from unethical behavior to outright criminal acts, leaving the public reeling. Combs has vehemently denied the accusations, but with a trial looming in May, his future hangs in the balance.
Just incredible. And, it brings into context our whole system of innocent until proven guilty. Why is he not being given bond? And, we could debate that all day long. Of all people that's unlikely to flee or get away, well, he's got the resources to flee, but he's so recognizable. And isn't he innocent until proven guilty? Well, yeah, but, we have to recognize there are degrees of innocent until proven guilty.
The Metropolitan Detention Center, MDC, Brooklyn is no ordinary jail. This fortress-like facility looms over the Brooklyn waterfront, housing both pre-trial detainees and convicted criminals. Known for its harsh conditions, frequent lockdowns, and staff shortages, inmates describe it as dark and grimy, where even basic necessities are scarce. Yet, it has also become a gathering place for high-profile figures in the criminal justice system. From R. Kelly to Ghislaine Maxwell, MDC Brooklyn has held its share of infamous residents. Now, it counts Sam Bankman-Fried and Diddy Combs among its ranks, adding yet another chapter to its notorious history.
I mean, it's a legitimate concern. No judge wants to wake up and read the headlines the next day, oh, they treated this guy special and they gave him bond, and now he's gone and he fled from justice. So that's what's in the back of most judges' minds. On the other hand, we deal with cases where clients have significant funds sometimes. And sometimes where there's money, you can craft a unique solution. Years ago, it was the ankle bracelet and the ankle monitor.
Despite their vastly different backgrounds, Sam Bankman-Fried and Diddy Combs have reportedly formed an unlikely bond. Bankman-Fried, known for his awkward demeanor and disheveled appearance, has described Combs as kind and generous during their time together in the shared unit. In a recent jailhouse interview, he told Tucker Carlson that Combs has been nothing but respectful to him and other inmates, even offering words of encouragement. "He's been kind to me. It's a position no one wants to be in, obviously, he doesn't, I don't. It's kind of a soul-crushing place." Bankman-Fried reflected on their shared predicament. The two men spend much of their time in the unit's common area, which has a few tables, a television, and a chessboard. Chess has become a major pastime for Bankman-Fried, known for his analytical mind. He has been honing his skills against former gang members and alleged criminals, many of whom, to his surprise, are highly skilled players. "I lose games to them all the time," he admitted. "I was not expecting that." While Combs isn't much of a chess player, he often observes the matches, offering commentary and cracking jokes to lighten the mood.
Of course, some of them are, I think, are thinking like, wow, this is sort of a big opportunity, like, to meet people they wouldn't otherwise get to meet, which is, it shocked me the first time I heard that. Right? It makes sense from their perspective, but like, boy, is that not how I think about prison.
Their conversations extend beyond chess and prison small talk. Bankman-Fried and Combs reportedly discuss politics, business strategies, and their shared experiences in high-stakes industries. Bankman-Fried has opened up about his regrets, reflecting on the choices that led to his downfall, while Combs shares glimpses of his own struggles, from the pressures of fame to past mistakes. It's a surreal dynamic, two once powerful men, now reduced to introspection and camaraderie in one of the most unlikely settings imaginable.
It's just interesting to me that with all the money he has and all the resources he has, they couldn't craft some solution that lets him be under some form of house arrest. And again, it sounds like special treatment, but the truth of the matter is, to incarcerate somebody like him is expensive to all of us. We're taxpayers, and he's got to have unique situations. You can't put him in general population where, everyone wants a piece of him and everyone wants to be his friend and everyone.
Yet, their bond is not without tension. While Bankman-Fried has described Combs as kind, some inmates whisper that the music mogul's larger-than-life persona hasn't entirely faded. He still carries himself with an air of authority, and some claim he expects deference even behind bars. Others have noted occasional outbursts, particularly when things don't go his way, a stark contrast to the polished image he once projected. Meanwhile, the prison itself serves as a grim reminder of their stark new reality. MDC Brooklyn has long been criticized for its inhumane conditions, with inmates reporting overcrowding, unsanitary living spaces, and frequent lockdowns. Detainees are often confined to their cells for hours or even days at a time, with minimal access to the outside world, limited opportunities for exercise, and virtually no privacy. For Bankman-Fried and Combs, it's a far cry from their once luxurious lifestyles. Adjusting to this harsh environment has been anything but easy.
Well, Sierra, anything's possible, right? But now this judge has an even harder time, I think, because the past judge locked him up, didn't let him out, and he's still there available for trial. If the new judge lets him out on bond and something goes wrong, and this isn't the analysis that I'm proud to make, right? We shouldn't be saying, well, judges are worried about their own skin and how they look if something bad happens.
Despite the gloom, moments of levity remain. Bankman-Fried has taken to reading novels in his spare time, while Combs has reportedly begun jotting down notes, possibly for a memoir. The two men have also found ways to support each other, sharing meals and engaging in late-night conversations about their cases. For all their differences, they've found common ground in their struggle to adapt to prison life. Their unlikely friendship offers a glimpse into the human side of their stories, a reminder that even in dire circumstances, connections can be forged and lessons learned. But make no mistake, the road ahead is uncertain. Both men face the prospect of years, if not decades, behind bars, and the outcomes of their legal battles could have far-reaching implications for their legacies.
Every jail is bad, and some jails are worse than others. And the problem, again, is if you move him, why is he getting special treatment? And maybe he's earned special treatment. Maybe what he's done, maybe he's given so much back to his fans and to the world and to charity that maybe there's a way that it plays out in the end. But again, to go into court and say this jail is bad, move him to another jail.
What does the future hold for Sam Bankman-Fried and Diddy Combs? Will their unlikely friendship withstand the trials ahead, or will the pressures of prison life drive them apart? As their stories continue to unfold, one thing is certain, this saga is far from over. The harsh realities of prison have already taken their toll, but the real challenges are just beginning. Their camaraderie, however fleeting, provides moments of normalcy, yet both men remain deeply embroiled in legal battles that could define the rest of their lives. This isn't just about proving innocence, it's about survival in a system indifferent to their once powerful names. The Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, where they are both held, has been described as one of the toughest prisons to endure. For Bankman-Fried, who thrived in the fast-paced tech world, and Combs, accustomed to private jets and red carpets, the adjustment has been brutal. But beyond the grim conditions, their ultimate fight lies in the courtroom. Their downfall raises deeper questions about power, success, and the price of ambition. Is this a cautionary tale or a story of redemption? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates on this unfolding drama.